Welcome to yet another exciting edition of Alan Plays with myself, Alan. Today we are going to be diving into Wasteland 3. Now, the developer and or writer or creative director of Wasteland is the person responsible for the original Fallout, and that theme can be felt throughout the Wasteland series. I've played Wasteland 1 and 2, enjoyed them thoroughly, never dove into Wasteland 3. However, I am a Game Pass Ultra, I don't know, Game Pass holder. That's at the Ultra level or whatever on Xbox. And so I have this just as a part of the subscription. So I figured, why not dive into it? Because I love this type of game and it could be fun to do on stream. So without further ado, let's take a look at Wasteland 3. And as this is loading up, I do want to say thank you to Losty815 for subscribing. Actually following on Twitch. Thank you very much. At any given point, if you're watching this live or on the replay and you think to yourself, this guy is nice, I like this guy, he's not annoying, okay, I get it, he's okay. At that point, that is the telltale sign that you should either follow if you're on Twitch or subscribe if you're on YouTube, because I would appreciate that greatly. Let's go ahead and keep this on the intended level. It says here, for new and returning players who want to experience the wastes as intended, a harsh but fair apocalypse. Now, we're not going to go tourist, we're not going to go rookie, and I'm not interested in this, I'm not into the whole torture myself thing. Life is hard enough as it is. Let's go with the Wastelander. This evening I've paired Wasteland 3 with a nice white wine, and I cannot remember the brand.
It's been a rough few years for the Desert Rangers. When the world ended, they tried to bring some order to what was left of Arizona. But then, the Cochise AI woke up, and they found themselves in a fight to the death with its robot army. In the end, they had to nuke their own base to kill the damn thing for good. Been hard going ever since. Then, the Rangers heard from a fellow calling himself the Patriarch. Said he owned Colorado, but his kids were trying to steal it from him. And if the Rangers were to come and put him in their place, he'd give Arizona all the food and supplies it needed to rebuild and survive.
Whoa! Sorry, Major. No way we're getting through that.
10-4, Cody. Advance team reported an alternate route across a frozen lake. Find it.
Copy that.
Well, reluctant as the Rangers are to interfere in family squabbles, they weren't really in a position to say no.
Our route's around that dam on the far shore. Scouts, check out the ice and lead us across.
Yes, ma'am.
So the Brass sent Ranger Team November across the Rockies, because the aid he was promising the Rangers wasn't just their best hope. It was their last.
Okay, Major. All good. Come ahead.
Yeah. It's been a rough road lately. But that's the thing about the Rangers. It doesn't matter how hard it gets, or how many of them fall. They keep on fighting. The Rangers never stop fighting.
Very intense. What do we have? I'm assuming, initial setup. Lovers and rivals since first joining the Rangers, Yuri and Spence's competitiveness drives them to excellence in risky dares. Punk lovers, thrills, kills, and spills are the life breath of these star-crossed punk rock lovers who fought their way out of the cult they were raised in. Father and daughter. William has been a nearly wordless killing machine since his wife died. His daughter, Lee Sing, I believe, does all the talking and some of the killing. Mentor and student. Mercs, who've served under good commanders and bad. They hope this time they're fighting for folks who won't make them do terrible things. The tech heads, science geeks who fell in love. They're socially awkward with outsiders, but chatty with each other, reveling in in-jokes only they get. Okay. It's decision time, I suppose. Oh, we can customize. I'm thinking this is a cool pair. In these types of games, I do like sniper rifles. I didn't look if that's changing. Oh, it is changing. Okay. However, we have small arms, armor modding, weapon modding. Like both of those. We've got some... that's kind of cool. We might have to go this way. Okay. Or we can just create a custom pair. Here's what I'm going to do. Are you sure you want to leave this character? Yes. I think we're going to go with the mentor and student. Dusty and Marie. Yeah.
Team November. Drive straight on the sweeping shot. Buy me a minute, and I think I can get the weapons online.
Okay.
I'm at the rear.
See us.
I'll have to remember how to play these. We're going to take this guy out. Nice. Okay, so spending leftover action points. Once you've finished acting with the character, you may have action points left over, and that's okay. You can put them to good use by opening your quick bar and selecting one of your final actions, either ambush, defend, or prepare. We do want these tutorials on because I do not recall how to do this. Okay, so where do you choose those? I didn't exactly see what they were trying to say. Okay, that's what it is. So we're going to end your turn and carry over so you can prepare or you can defend. Hunker down to protect yourself from attack. And you can use all remaining action points, gaining 5% evasion for each spent. Yeah. Now, we're going to move her. Is this a her? combat movement. During combat, your ranger may need to take cover or change attack positions. Blue spaces are areas a ranger can move to with action points left for an attack. Orange spaces are areas within their maximum movement range. The red target preview lines show if their new positions place them within targeting range. Okay, I got what you're saying. So if I were to go way out here, I could get shot in these ranges. What are my total action points? Where is that shown? 9 action points at the top of the character. So let's do this. Let's move here. How do I? Okay, so right click to move, and then can I shoot anyone out of range? Got it. Got it. And then we're gonna. Oh, I'm still defending back. Let's move here. Let's hunker down here. Is what we're gonna do. What's this one? Set up an attack that will trigger on the enemy's next turn. Uses all remaining action points, getting a 5% hit chance. Let's just prepare. Oh.
Take ya!
Take another shot! Come on, you piece of... There's the problem. Hang in there, November. Almost got it.
So, let's take a gander. Here, what do we have here? Get reload. Use items. Looks like we have healing. Okay, we don't need to do that just yet. Torrent strike. Charge up the slowly with each successful attack. Fire a torrent of death in a wide area. Gotcha. Well, for now, let's just attack this person. I like it. Action points. We only have one action point. Let's defend. Okay. Okay, what do we have? Precision strike. Okay, let's just fire out. 68% chance of hitting. What do we have here? Oh, let's get rid of this person.
Ain't none killing Dorsey. Still breathing.
That's the correct move. And then, let's see, can we still get an attack here? Perfect. And then I think we need to move around this side. Let's defend.
We'll be clear!
I don't know if you know, those are just...
Ha, got it. November, you have targeting control.
Alright. Vehicle turret online. It's time to even the odds. Left click on the vehicle or use tab to select it, then attack the Dorsey Warbot to take it out. I can do that. Good, because that thing was a real freaking problem. Okay, can we still attack with this? 0 attack with this. Okay. We did it.
Over here, you two. Come here. If you want to live through this, we gotta take out the bastards with the rocket launcher up on the dam. We'll each find our own way up there and catch them front and back. Got it? Good. And remember, Arizona's depending on us. There's no giving up here, there's no going back.
Just real quick. I live in Arizona. There is no part that I know of Arizona that looks anything like this.
All right, move out. And keep an eye out for survivors. Let's not leave anyone behind.
Hoo-wee! Look at them doodle bugs run! Come on, cousins! Don't let them scatter! Keep them together while I reload the rocket gun! Ooh, man, I love this thing!
What is this? Scrap. We'll take it. Take all of it. Nobody else has anything?
Are you washed in the blood? In the soul cleansing blood of the Lamb. Are your garments spotless? Are they white as snow? Cover! Get off the ice! In the blood of the Lamb. I seized them Highlanders!
They see us. Holy shit! We survived!
Alright. Boots.
Where's your CO? How should I know? Maybe you blew her up already.
Liar! I want her head! It's gonna be me who bring it to Jarrett! Where is she?
I don't know. I don't know.
You're hiding her from me! You're denying me my glory!
Get that fucking gun off of me. I don't know.
Ugh, stupid cow! You're wasting my time!
Not exactly sure how I would do a sneak up like this.
Kick it out.
Oh, I guess that makes sense. Whoops. So sorry. What is it?
Your ma and I ain't much for saying goodbyes, Jody Bell, so we're gonna slip this into your pack before you leave in the morning.
We just want you to know how proud we are of you, and that we'll be praying hard for your safe return.
And don't you worry about us none, we'll get by. We always do.
Remember not to sass the officers. And don't drive so fast. You ain't racing to Colorado and back.
Just keep your head down
worry, crybaby. You won't be grieving long.
Murders! Sick fucks!
All right. Terrible idea. Not exactly what I meant to do either.
I'm sorry, Jane. We never should have signed up for this shit. Kicking ass and taking ass.
Go for that!
Damn right, combat started. Quick, take cover. Taking cover protects you from enemy gunfire and improves your weapon's hit chance. There are two types of cover, low and high. High cover provides the best protection. Watch out though. Cover only protects you from attacks coming from that direction. Gotcha. We're gonna take... How far can I go here? Not enough ammo yet. Oh, we're just gonna attack. I don't have action points. What's going on? Healing in combat. This ranger is injured. Fortunately, they are also equipped with med hypos that they can use to heal themselves. To use one, left click your item button in the quick bar. Then left click on the med hypo. Probably a good idea. This person needs to use it more, but let's do this. Let's head over here. And then you just need to heal. Can't do it. Not enough things. You can't do anything. Family. All bad. Flanking. That enemy has taken cover. To flank them, try moving to a new firing position on the battlefield by hovering on a grid space with the mouse cursor and right clicking. Okay. Well, for now, I'm just going to shoot this person. Okay, that's what's going to happen right there.
At least it can't get worse, right?
think what I'm gonna do is just wait.
Free haircuts!
Major Prasad, I took an outflow pipe through to the far side of the dam. Now it looks like I can get up behind those yahoos on the top and take them unawares. Let me know when you're in position and...
Why didn't you get here sooner? Look what they did to Joey! He's dead!
The drama.
Damn right. Gotta get poor Joey back to AZ. I don't care. I'm finding a way back. I can't let Joey be buried here. The ground's too cold.
Oh yeah, because we're in Colorado right now.
Why are you kidding yourselves? We're done. Just let me go. So, you're gonna help these savages finish this off? Fuck you.
Listen here, lady.
Good. We don't need you. Do we, Joey? I said, back off, you vultures! What is wrong with you? Leave us alone. I don't care anymore. Eat shit.
And that's what happens. We're not messing around. We got shit to do. You're gonna sit over here cussing at me, freaking out. I'll take the loot. Lots of goodies in there. Lots of goodies. Needed it. What do we have down here? We need to go the other direction. Uh-oh.
Oh, another gut puppet to my name. You hearing this, Erastus? You ought to
dear
be
Lord.
here. The deluge of blood has begun, and I'm winning, big brother.
We're not going that way. Damn, that's morbid. That's bad. Good. Pick the lock. Failure requires lock picking. I don't think I have lock picking level 1. Actually, I don't know what the hell I have. How would I even find out? Tab? That's how I switch between characters. Here we go. Skills. Lock picking. That's gonna be 0. There's our map. Okay. What? I don't walk through fire. No one asked you to walk through fire. What is that all about? What is this question mark here? Is there something here I missed? Nah, I don't think so I think I got it all. Just to be sure. I think we're good. Oh, I see. Maybe we do have to go this way. I think we do. I kind of don't want to deal with them. I'm a little scared. Damn, dude. Where were we? Like level 1? Okay. Okay, that's a level 1 turret. Look out, there's a big ass one. Luckily it doesn't see you yet. Stay out of its detection range. You can get the first turn in combat by attacking an enemy before it spotted you. However, we cannot stress enough how badly that robot will fuck you up. Alright. It's funny how they're what am I supposed to do? Run. That's what it is. Okay. We did it. Oh, I think I opened that.
Jesus! Patch me up already!
Hidden objects and perception. Just like Dungeons and Dragons, you have to roll for perception. Wow. What was that? Some objects in the world are hidden. Each character in your squad has a perception stat that indicates how well they're able to spot hidden objects like alarms and traps and secrets. We're going to loot all those, but we're going to have to heal. Jesus. Okay. That's all part of it. We're learning.
Rangers, Prasad here. Took care of the hostiles who jumped me, but those bastards are still up there on the dam. I found a spot to hunker down and give you some cover when you get there. But I'm afraid this'll be mostly on you. Good luck, and hurry.
Sign up sheet for the Chicken Fight Battle Royale. Okay. You can always use ammo. You can always use some meds. How do I give another character... What do you have for meds? 5? What do you have? Oh. Voices and laughter and rocket fire. One of the things I like about this is it reminds me, and I love any game that reminds me of tabletop gaming, where this narration here basically, or just like I don't know how to explain it, but it basically gives you, it's like the Dungeons and Dragons vibe where you have a DM being like, on the other side of this door, you can hear rough voices and laughter and rocket fire. It'd be even better if somebody was narrating this, but I love that kind of shit. So then you get, so what do you guys want to do? And then you can decide, I'm going to open the door or I'm going to leave it closed. You know, this kind of shit. It's very D&D. That's what I love about Wasteland and games like it. We're going to open the door. You kind of have to live with the consequences of your decisions. I mean, we have to do this anyways.
Ah, damn it. Looks like we killed them all. Guess the fun's over.
What we need to do is kill his ass.
Wait a minute. Maybe not. Howdy, Hotlander. Oh, as much fun as it is killing folk long distance, I like it best when the deluge of blood happens up close and personal. You know what I mean? The rest is gonna be sorry he stayed home. He loves him some entrails.
See, now, if we had a higher combat rating, melee combat rating, we could choose this. Who the hell are you people? What would I really say? I don't give a shit about Erastus. Let's just say, who the hell are you people?
You don't know much, do you? The Dorseys are the harbingers of the deluge, the motherfucking end of the old world and the beginning of the new.
Oh,
and it all begins here, you little prairie
what's up, Roxy?
dog. What I do to you, the
He's rocking
Dorseys
a
gonna
serious
do
mode.
to all of Colorado. So squeal all you want. No one's coming to save
You gotta love it.
Holy shit! They done killed Jared!
Never shut up. Heads up, Rangers. More
That was awesome.
incoming.
I think we'll hold here. Oh, the music's kind of cool. It's actually very cool. Let's hold here. Little area of attack. Or area of effect. And then... I don't think we're hitting here. Let's go here.
Die, fucker!
Yeah, don't walk right up on you like that? Okay. We need to heal. Roxy, I wouldn't imagine you're much of a gamer. Like, I've never known you to be that way. But, this is my nerd-ass game. I love this kind of shit. And this series is very D&D, very Dungeons and Dragons, which everybody should play. At least once. Out of range. Okay, we can. We're gonna need to move up. Here, there. It's difficult because I want to put myself in a space to get. Yeah, Mario's my boy. Yeah, everybody loves a Mario. That's the beautiful thing about those types of games. Is it's a great like introductory level to all things gaming. But years ago, I did play WoW. Oh yeah, World of Warcraft. I never really got into World of Warcraft, but I respect it. It looks fun. I played like a lot of games like it. There we go.
Sausage vengeance is coming! Free haircut!
This is my first foray into Wasteland 3. This series is my first Wasteland 2. Let's see. Oh, I should have went for that guy. Strikes. Your strike meter is full. You charge up your strike meter each time you make a successful attack. Each weapon type has a unique strike, a powerful special attack that can turn the tide of battle. Click the strike button in your quick bar or press F to give it a shot. One moment. Alan plays. Alan plays. Alan plays. All right. Click the strike button in your quick bar or press F to give it a shot. Well, who has it available? Not this character, right? Okay, this person does. Does it take action points? It takes 6 action points, so that I can't use it right now anyway. Let's get rid of this person. Then let's move. AFK. Yeah, I had to open a jar for someone. And then, out of points.
The deluge can't be
Damn, dude. Alright, let's give this a shot. What do we have over here? We have 2 enemies. Let's try it, whatever the hell it is. I like it. It's effective. What do we have over here? Let's move up. How many action points do we have? 2? Okay, so let's just hold off. Out of range. 10 action points. Let's move up.
Keeping him blousy.
Okay, so when you level up, everyone gets a full bar of life. Mission completed. Talk to your major. Talk to Major Prasad. Your rangers have leveled up. Leveling up grants them extra constitution and skill points to spend on upgrading their skills. At later levels, they'll also gain additional attribute points. To upgrade your skills, use K or left click on the inventory button, then go to the skills tab. Got it. Got it. Upgrading skills. Leveling up rewards each character with skill points that can be spent to upgrade their existing skills or learn new ones. It only costs a single skill point to increase the skill early on, but this cost goes up at higher levels. Upgrading a skill by upgrade a skill by left clicking on the one you want to increase. Okay. Well, what does this govern? See, I love this kind of stuff. It allows you to sweet talk information out of others and bring them to your way of thinking. Succeed at kiss-ass skill checks. Difficulty 1 or less. See, this is kind of cool because then you can open up other possible lanes of dialogue that you normally wouldn't have been able to. Some general skills, lockpicking skills. Let's just... Where's perception going? Leadership skills. What was that? Social skills, leadership. Exploration might have perception. Let's put another point into big guns. Oh, we have more than... Okay. Let's put one into kiss ass, because that's awesome. And then let's throw one into sneaky shit. We need to have a character that focuses on... Okay. This is going to be our brawler or our tank. Oops, we need to continue first. Okay, so it takes a point just to unlock it, to open it up. So let's do this. If that's going to be the case, let's go. Wait. Rescope points. So we're going to go... Let's go heavy into this. Then it's going to unlock cool ways to... confirm. And then we're going to increase small arms. We're going to increase armor modding, because that's really cool. And we're going to... No, we're not. I see. Certain ones cost more. Let's increase our armor modding abilities. Major Prasad's breath steams from her clenched teeth. Her guts are spilling through her bloody fingers.
Nice work finishing off that jerk's crew. Did you find any other survivors? Damn it. Damn. I'm bleeding all over the paperwork. We need to head for Colorado Springs. Establish a headquarters at Peterson Air Force Base. Support the Patriarch, no matter what. We do that, and the Patriarch sends aid to the Arizona Rangers. We don't, and the Rangers are fucked. That brings me to the secret orders. When we first heard from the Patriarch, General Woodson sent an advance team to Colorado, led by Angela Death. But they went dark. We have to find them. Part of the Ranger squad that took down Base Cochise 20 years ago. Only one who's still alive. Almost died on a mission in California, but she found her way home. I can't believe they didn't tell you about her in training. Give me a second. Catch my breath, and we can go.
See, like, things like this will be opened up with the kiss ass ability, which I don't have enough points in hard ass either, so. That's nasty. And now we loot her body. Ooh, better armor. You've looted an item upgrade. Click the inventory button on the HUD or use I to access the inventory screen and equip your new gear. Let's equip your new gear. Choose a ranger by selecting their portrait near the top of the inventory screen or pressing tab. Then left-click and drag the item from your inventory into the character's equipment slot, or double-click it to instantly equip it. Got it? So, let's look at my armor. Okay. %3 critical, 3% armor. Point 30 times critical damage. Let's do that instead. I think we're going to need to use this to take out that giant robot. What are we currently using? Okay. We're going to go ahead and put that right there. Elemental weapons ignore enemy armor entirely. The 4 elemental damage types are energy, fire, cold, and explosive damage. Enemies are often weak to some elemental damage types and resistant to others. I wonder how you find out which is which. Now this person's good with small arms, so not going to be either of those. Ooh. Okay. We're gonna need to put, what do we have here? An injury kit. Okay. Oops. Might as well equip that. Orders from Ranger Command. Official orders from General Listens to Major Facade with the Ranger star at the top of the page. Read it. Take command of convoy designated Team November and cross the Rocky Mountains to the city of Colorado Springs. Make contact with Saul Buchanan, aka the Patriarch. Establish a base of operations in Colorado Springs. Preserve the life and position of the Patriarch at all costs. Locate Angela Death. In the event of your death or incapacitation, these orders shall apply to the senior surviving members of the expedition. Okay. Easy enough. Okay. Oh, we can make ammo. That's good to know. You're gonna need that. Take that rocket. What the hell is that? Major Tomcat? As you get close, you see the cat has a dog tag rather than a collar, which is embossed with the name Tom. I don't have an Animal Whisperer. That would have been cool. That sucks. We could have had a cat on our team.
Hey, Jared, little brother, how goes that deluge of blood? You dry gulch them Hotlanders yet? Rastus! Jared's dead! They killed him! Gunned him down like a dog! What? No! No! If I ever catch who did this, they're dead! Every last one of them dead! You hear me? My brother will be avenged!
Okay. I am digging this so far.
Welcome, Rangers. You may approach the Patriarch.
Two, when there were 50. Cold logic says I should turn you away. That there aren't enough of you left to do the job at hand. But that Dorsey ambush was my fault. And I owe you more than explanations and apologies. So, here's something more tangible. The Dorseys didn't just attack you. They attacked my city. This one was trying to burn down our jail. If you want some vengeance for what was done to you, he's yours.
Interesting.
Be my guest. Well done. I wish I could give you all the Dorseys. And maybe, before all this is over, I will. But for now, let me address your immediate needs. In addition to this base, and the aid I promised your general, I'll be giving you the resources to return your force to full strength. Recruiting, training, and equipping. It's not enough. I know. The men and women you lost can never be replaced, but it's what I can give you. I hope you'll accept it. Vengeance is fine, honorable even. Just don't forget that your primary reason for being here is to save my nation. That's how Arizona gets what it needs. Now, introductions. My name is Saul Buchanan. I own Colorado, though you'll meet some who disagree. This base is your new home. From here, you'll aid my people and, more importantly, do the job I brought you here to do. Now... Yes, Joe?
Pardon, Patriarch. It's Daisy. An update on the Garden of the Gods?
All right. Sorry, Rangers. Still putting out fires. Two of my best are waiting for you inside. Darius Kwan of the Marshals and my old friend Sergei Greatsky. Go see him. I'll be in when I'm done here. find someone who will.
Pleased to meet you, Rangers.
No.
Welcome, Rangers. I'm Marshal Darius Kwan, and this here's Sergei Greatsky.
Good to meet you, Rangers. Glad to see some friendly faces. Been rough around here these last few days. Dorsey's attacked us too. Snuck inside Colorado Springs and killed a lot of people. Situation's under control now. Mostly.
No idea. Something must have triggered the old security system. Trouble is, there's a bunch of angry robots guarding the computer that shuts them off. How you deal with them is your call. Your base, your rules. Yeah, weird, huh? They weren't active when we looked the place over a few days back, but... let's talk after you kill the alarms. I can hardly hear myself think.
Alarm. I hate alarm. A warning to you in Uber. Visit a secure bunker bed facility. You commit trespassing against deforestation or you will be death.
See, here we go. It's coming in handy. We're the Arizona Rangers, a successor unit of the U.S. Army Corps of Engineers. We are government representatives. We can do that if we put points into it.
Please hold access in report. Still accessing. Remain on hold.
Remain on hold.
Authorization provisionally accepted. Servitors will remain watchful on you.
Supposing we talked our way out of that. This terminal was dusty and old, but when you press the power button, it flickers to life. The computer beeps and whirs for the first time in years. As it boots up, security alert flashes across the display. Every attempt to access a menu is met with command access only. Eventually, you query the machine for command's identity. It replies, command empty, designate new command. I'm going to install myself as command. A terrible photo. And terrible photos of your face slowly appear on the screen, line by line. Nice. That's kind of cool looking.
Well done, Rangers. Good to see the place up and running.
I love this kind of stuff.
Now, where were we? Oh, yes. The reason you're here. As you may know, I have a daughter and two sons. Liberty, Valor, and Victory. Two of them conspired against me, and the third blackens the Buchanan name with every breath he takes. Consequently, I banished him. They've been skulking in the shadows ever since, but lately there's been rumors that I'm on my last legs. Lies, of course, but apparently my dear children believe them, and they've started making new plans. Peace. With those brats, you'd sooner tame a scorpion. I'm not worried about my children defeating me, Rangers. They won't. Not even Liberty. What worries me is the destruction they'll wreak as they fail. They'll tear my land and my people to shreds. They'll burn everything I've accomplished to ash. That's why they have to be stopped before they can start. That's why you, Rangers, have to find them and bring them home to me ASAP. And when I say bring them home, I mean bring them home alive. They're my blood. Kill them and we'll have a problem. Do I make myself clear? You've already done the impossible by making it here. I trust you. Find a way to make it possible. Now, let me tell you where they are. Victory's holed up in Aspen. Valor's under the protection of the Gippers in Denver. And Liberty's raising an army against me somewhere out on the Eastern Plains. Anything else you need to know? What do you want to know? Divided loyalty, that's why. I trust my guards, but they don't leave my side. Ever. Everybody else is making plans for when I'm gone. The 100 families, the Gippers, the Marshals, they're all out for themselves. And they know my kids would make good figureheads, give them some legitimacy. Any Coloradan I send to bring Vic, Val, and Libby back home might think they'll get a better deal elsewhere. But not you. I'm the only one who can save your people. Nobody else can get supplies to Arizona before they starve to death. That's why it's you who's doing this. You've got the only loyalty that works. The loyalty of self-interest. Boy's never been right in the head. Since he was a baby, he'd torture cats, terrorize the servants, set the house on fire, and he's only got worse. The things he's done to the women he finds. Anyway, I finally had enough and put the little monster under house arrest up in Aspen. Guess they weren't prepared because he escaped a while ago and then came back with a gang of freaks and turned the place into a slaughterhouse. Now he's on the radio, laughing about what he's gonna do to his hostages and daring me to come after him. He, claims he's captured some Rangers as well. Don't get your hopes up. Vic likes to play with hostages. Might not be much left by the time you find them. Soft, spoiled, fiddled with computers all day instead of learning the arts of diplomacy and war. Finally packed him off when he accidentally crashed my security systems right before his sister's little coup attempt. Made him my official ambassador to the Gippers, hoping he'd do to their systems what he'd done to mine. That was a mistake. He took his revenge by convincing them to cut off oil shipments to my city. No oil means no heat, no light, and no food for my people. So getting Valor back and resuming oil shipments from the Gippers has to happen now. Crazy cultists worship an old U.S. president as a god. Trouble is, they're the only ones who know how to refine oil anymore, so we gotta play nice. Liberty's got more brains and cunning than both her brothers put together. She's the only one who could actually run Colorado. Problem is, she'd run it as a goddamn slave state. Everyone in chains, everyone working for her. Wouldn't worry about her for now, though. Best to wait until you got a little more firepower. She's gonna be well protected. She's already tried once. Got all the way to the palace steps before we chased her off. She's been licking her wounds out east ever since. You'd better. Anything else? Uh-huh. The last dregs of a treacherous family. Thought I'd wiped them out years ago, but mistakes linger, Rangers. I know that better than most. Possibly, but I know the Dorseys from the old days. They don't take orders well. Then again, I wouldn't have guessed they'd have the guts to attack both you and Colorado Springs at the same time. So somebody put some fire in them. My staff and I coordinated the details of your arrival using coded transmissions on radio frequencies we thought were secure. Obviously, they were not. And you paid for it. I take full responsibility. Good. What else do you need? Of course. Now, if you want a chance to impress me, and maybe get a little payback, that call I got outside was from Sheriff Daisy, the head of the marshals in Colorado Springs. She's having trouble rousting some Dorseys who have been holed up in the Garden of the Gods since their raid fell apart. Why don't you go give her a hand? Show us what the Rangers can do. Enjoy yourselves, Rangers. Just don't get killed. I want a return on my investment. All right, let's move out.
Cool. There's a random deer walking through. You have a new mission. To view its details, use J to open the mission log. Primary missions progress the main story. Secondary missions are optional side quests. You've just received the primary mission, Cornered Rats, so your next step should be paying a visit to Sheriff Daisy in downtown Colorado Springs. Okay. Starting at level 3, your Rangers will earn 1 attribute point per level. Attributes always cost 1 point to upgrade. Attributes are the source of all of your vital stats. Want to live longer, run faster, shoot straighter, or hit harder? There's an attribute point for that. Got it. Let's do luck. Luck is a great thing to put into games like this. Okay. First round is going to be you'll be able to see all of your items you're carrying, view their stats, information, equip them to your characters, and more. There are no limits on the number of items you can carry at once. Thank God. No one likes that shit when you have over encumbrance all the time. You can right click on any of your items to see extra actions you can do with them. For example, there is an easy way to quickly heal up your Rangers after combat. I see. To view your character stats, you can left click on the derived stats button while in the inventory screen. These stats are primarily determined by your attributes, but certain skills, your equipment, and any active status effects will influence them as well. field stripping. Any weapon can be broken down into spare parts by field stripping it. If you have a very low barter skill, you can sometimes get a better price from merchants for the parts than the weapon itself, with the Scrounger's Touch perk. Field stripping also has a chance to grant weapon mods. Interesting. Okay. Let's throw a point into, okay, for her, we're going to go a different direction. We're going to go hard-ass social skills. Allows you to intimidate. Okay, so we're going to go 2 points into hard-ass and 1 extra weapon into, or a point into weapon modifying, or modding. Confirm. Over here, we're going to go what I kind of want to do. What the animal whisperer? It's really cool in these types of games when you can talk to animals and get them on your. Oh, here it is. Allows you to tame friendly animals to follow you and temporarily tame hostile animals in combat. Tame animals do it. That's cool, dude. We're going 2 points into that. 1 more point into explosives. You know what I'm saying? Extended mag recipe. Cool. Need a med, hypo, grenade, ammo, or killer robot? But don't have time for shopping? Crafting lets you create useful items out of scrap and other component parts. To get started, click the crafting button in the inventory or press semicolon. Got it. Select an item from the list, then use the craft item button or press return to create it. All items require scrap to craft, and more specialized items may also require additional components or skills, such as weapon modding or first aid. As you increase your skills and explore the world, you'll unlock new crafting recipes. I kind of want to create a... Okay, I can't craft that yet. Right? No, I can craft that. I only have 49 of 96, I think is what it's saying. Cool. Okay, we'll get into that more later. So for now, what else can we do with this? All is normal at the moment. An option displaying old security alerts shows a number so long it goes off the right edge of the screen. Nerd stuff. Wasteland, you'll find both weapon and armor mods. Installing a mod will improve any equipment it's attached to, but once installed, it cannot be removed. To install a mod, one of your squad members must have the necessary weapon modding or armor modding skill level. Okay. To install a weapon or armor mod, select the weapon or armor you want to upgrade and choose the modified option under it. Different mods require different armor or weapon modding skill levels. Yeah, okay. So if I wanted to believe this person is better at armor modding and weapon modding, right? So super cool looking. Can't do anything with that yet. What is this? Well, I should be able to do that, right? There we go. Got it. Oops. Yeah, we might as well do that. Why not? Okay, so then...
Good job, Rangers. Nice to be able to hear ourselves think again. And now that it's quiet enough to talk, let me reintroduce you to the great Sergei Greatsky, who's going to be helping you with personnel.
Hi again, Rangers. Damn sorry about your people. But now that you're here, we'll do what we can to get you back on your feet and find you some new recruits, just like the Patriarch promised you. And I already got you one of the best. Meet Marcelo Gonzalez, electronics wizard, radio technician, and former dispatcher for the Marshals. He'll be your radio operator.
Howdy, Rangers. While you were dealing with the alarms, I took the liberty of installing a combat AI in your vehicle.
Nice.
Should help you out. If you want to chat, I'll be in the operations room getting things up and running.
Should be more recruits arriving soon. Ready to tell me how you want to fill out your squad?
Your squad can have up to 6 members, no more than 4 can be rangers. The other 2 slots may be filled by companions, such as Marshal Quan. Companions are unique NPCs who aren't officially rangers, but want to help out at the same time. Want to help out all the same. You'll find plenty of the companions on your journey throughout Colorado. Got it.
My advice is to put together a squad with complementary skills. Nobody can be great at everything. So pick recruits who are good at things your current team isn't. And you can always round out your squad with folks you meet along the way. Keep that in mind when you're choosing from the recruits I've rounded up.
What we need is a healer. Who is a healer? Oh, nerd stuff. That's good too. First aid. Doc Nails. That's a great name. Let's go with Doc Nails. And sure. Let's add one more. So now we have a healer. We need somebody who's also... Having a melee person would be good. Mechanics. Let's go with Sasquatch.
Listen, I can get you all the fighting troops you need. But if you meet any talented people in your travels, don't hesitate to sign them up. Now that we've got that sorted, let's talk about the next steps. Now, you're the boss here, so I'm not going to tell you what to do, but getting this place up and running wouldn't be a bad place to start. That means surveying the base and finding specialists to staff it. Yep, she's got her hands full. Helping Daisy would be a great way of finding your feet before you go after the Patriarch's kids.
Well, Daisy might be able to hook you up with some specialists for the base, too.
I'll start cleaning up here, but take a look around before you go. See if you want to keep any of this junk before I dump it all. Anyway, your call. Colorado Springs is straight out the main gate. If you want to go to Denver or Aspen, just hop back in your car and go out the way you came in.
One sec. Forgive me for saying so, but I'm guessing you folks are gonna need as much help in the field as you will here in HQ. So, what if I joined your squad? At least until you find your feet.
Good.
Well, I know this city like the back of my hand. And this city knows me. My time in the Marshals means I've got connections and trusted informants everywhere. Plus, I'm a sure shot and a decent scrapper. And, though it hurts my civic pride to say it, there are places around here where those things might come in handy. Great. I'm at your disposal. Lead the way.
You've recruited your first companion. Companions are unique. Companions are a unique kind of squad member. Unlike the Rangers you create, companions are pre-made characters that have their own personality and agenda. Piss them off, and they could leave you high and dry. Interesting. Okay. You can have up to 6 characters in your squad. Up to 4 of them can be Rangers, leaving at least 2 spots open for companions. There's no reason not to take them along, provided you can maintain their loyalty. Yep. Got it. Okay. Let's take a look. I kind of want to go help Daisy real quick before we end the stream. Kodiak, Colorado, downtown. And I believe she is downtown. That's the war room. Oh, that's our vehicle. Wait. There's a chicken. A cyborg chicken. Got a furry friend who needs a home. If you dismiss any animal companions or their owner is removed from the squad, they'll come back here for safekeeping. When you're ready for them to rejoin you, return to the animal kennel and you can recruit them once again. Well, I don't want a robot chicken, but oh, you need level 3 to turn. Let's talk to the chicken. Metal-plated electronics have been implanted in this chicken's body. It looks up at you. A sense of loneliness in its eyes. You don't see any other chickens around. Okay. Pluck. Understood. I wouldn't mind zooming out a bit more, but yes. Colorado, downtown Colorado Springs. One of the things I really like about this that I don't recall existing in Wasteland 2 is these like first-person conversations that you have with certain NPCs. That's really cool, especially their facial animations.
How can you be dead? How can you be dead? How can you be dead? How can you be dead?
How did those maniacs even get into the city?
It's not fair.
You don't look like marshals. Do you work for the Patriarch?
Oh, this is brutal.
Then maybe the magistrate will listen to you. Judge Watkins has sentenced my son to die. Austin is all I have left. Everyone else died on the plains. He's a good boy. He never hurt anyone. I'm sure of it. Please, maybe Watkins will listen to you.
Okay. Why was your son sentenced to death?
I don't even know why he was rounded up. He won't tell me. Says he's embarrassed. I know they caught him doing something wrong, but he says he never hurt anyone. If you talk to him, maybe he'll tell you what happened. Sometimes it's easier to talk to a stranger than your mother. I know that much.
I don't know if I have time to be bothered with this.
Austin Pease, the skinny boy up on the platform. I can't imagine he killed anyone. We've seen enough death on our way out here. He never wanted to hurt anyone, ever. Please, help my son!
It's not fair.
We ain't gonna beg for
Murderers!
This kid's going in the pillories next. Weak like you.
This teenage prisoner is gaunt and pale. His hair is tousled and greasy, his face angular with hunger. He stares at the pillories with dread, swallowing occasionally. He sees you staring at him and snaps back to reality.
Sorry, I didn't mean to ignore you. Just got a lot on my mind. Made a real big mistake. See, the Plains gangs chased my mom and me off our land. We lost everything. Heard this was a place of God-fearing people and thought they'd do right by us. People here kept us out in the cold, letting us starve to death while they sat inside, warm and fed. Then the Dorseys came and gave me some food and some kindness and asked me to do some vandalism. I figured what was the harm? I never killed no one, but I did bust some windows. Marshals caught me doing it, and they said I was working with the Dorseys. Magistrate agreed, so here I am. Mom would have talked me out of it. I should have talked to her first.
I don't know if I really care to free this kid.
No, I was never no desperado. Don't rightly know why I let myself get caught up in this. But if I'm to die, I'd at least like to do that right. Gonna do that like a man. Nice talking to you.
Let's see if we can use diplomacy. Okay.
Howdy, Judge. How's your heart? Still colder than a well digger's ass?
Oh, that's right. He knows everybody.
Marshal Quan. Impertinent as ever, I see. Rangers, I am Magistrate Silas Watkins. I have heard of your arrival, partly from the confessions of the Dorsey Raiders. You'll be pleased to know that I sentenced them to death for their part in the attack on the city and your convoy.
Austin P. says he didn't kill anyone. What will it take to free him?
His crimes are still severe. He was part of the Dorsey uprising. He caused significant property damage. His actions diverted marshals from responding to reports of attacks, magnifying the harm the Dorseys were able to inflict. Argue a case, and I might show lenience.
I mean, he makes a good point. I mean, this is also a good point. He's not a bad kid. And if you kill him, you might as well be killing his mom
My
as well.
concern cannot be for his mother. It can only be for the law. Regrettable, but he chose this path, not I. You wish to compensate the city and the owners of the damaged properties for their losses. I can facilitate that. That's the price in Colorado dollars.
Can I look at my inventory? No, I cannot.
Understand that the law cannot wait until you have the means to pay. The boy will go to the pillory soon. His time is short. Mercy. I do not see the word in my law books. The Patriarch has charged me to dispense justice, not mercy. Indeed.
Unfortunate. Okay, what do we have? Where is our currency?
We ain't gonna beg for our
We got 85 bucks.
We ain't weak like you.
Oh, I gotta level these dudes up.
No mercy on your souls, Colorado. No regret, no repentance.
6 skills to spend, so we're gonna. This is Doc Nails, yeah. So we're gonna.
We'll have our revenge. You ain't seen the last of us. Death to Buchanan! Death to the 100 stinking families!
No mercy on your soul, Colorado! We ain't gonna beg for our lives! We ain't weak like you!
Oh yeah, because he's already filled out. That's right.
Neelius Dorsey lives. He'll kill y'all.
Okay. I can't really help that kid.
Death to Buchanan! Death to the 100 stinking families!
No regret! No repentance!
Death to Buchanan!
This kid's going in the pillories next.
Death to the 100 stink...
Still here. Not looking forward to what comes next. Magistrate's a hard man. I wish I could believe it'd work. I'd do anything for someone who could... Guess I don't have any money to give you, but I'd pay you back in hard work, if you'll have me. Magistrate tells me it's death. They're gonna strip me down and tie me to those things. I wonder if it'll hurt.
Wish I could tell you it won't, kid. But that'd be a lie.
We were starving. No two ways about it. We were going to die. Dorsey's gave us food. I figured a few windows was a worthwhile trade for the bread and meat that saved our lives. Yep, reckon so. I'm used to hard work around the homestead, and I ain't too bad with a gun either. I always dreamed of coming to the big city and being a newspaper man. You know, interviewing people, telling the truth about how things really are. Sure, nice talking to you.
The deluge of blood is coming for you all!
deluge of blood is coming for you all!
Let's see if she's got the money.
Whatever you can do to help my boy, I'd surely appreciate it. Our family escaped the wars in the East. Tried to make our way across the plains. My husband, my other son, my daughters. Please, help my son!
Just gonna walk away from this.
Death to Buchanan! Death to the 100 stinking
I hope you die slow! Mom? Oh, sorry. Never mind. Bye.
I don't have time to deal with that shit either. Let's see. Where's our objective? Talk to Sheriff Daisy in downtown Colorado Springs. That's what we want to do. What is that? Machine shop. No. Can I really go in this alley?
Cleanup crew gets here soon. You're starting to reek.
I hope you die slow!
Extra, extra! Cowardly attack on Colorado Springs! New in town? Did you hear about what happened? Oh, Marshall Station, right over there. Can't miss the pillories out front. Be careful. Might still be Dorsey's hiding out in the city. Dozens killed by Dorsey thugs! Families taken hostage!
By order of the Patriarch, only authorized personnel are to pass this gate. Broadmoor Heights and the Patriarch's Palace. The attack on the city has everyone nervous. Until that's all settled down, Patriarch's orders are in effect. Authorized business only.
The voice acting in this game is insanely good.
An invitation from the head of a family or authorization from the Patriarch. Until you have that, the gate stays closed. Good day.
God darn it, Martha. Why else would I even keep a shotgun around if... Sarn it. You Dorsey peckerheads, get on out of there.
Hush up now, Josiah. You can't go in there alone. They'll kill you.
You think I can't handle myself? I've put down worse than these in my time.
Since when? You've been a shopkeeper all your life. Will you help me talk some sense into this old fool? If he goes after those Dorseys, he'll get himself killed.
Some of those Dorsey bastards are hiding out in my shop. My shop! Finest clothing store in the whole dang town. So I'm going in after them. They're too busy. Besides, a man should be able to protect his own shop.
Thank you. Keep an old man from killing himself, will you?
Killing myself? Can't you pretend to have some faith in me, Martha? Especially in front of these soldier types? You do this, you'll get a nice discount at the shop. Assuming I still have a shop, but well, go on then.
Shit, Hotlanders! We thought you was all dead! Back off! I done told you! Don't come any closer!
Oh, I could actually talk them out of this. You morons are holed up in a clothing store. Put on some new duds and just walk out of town.
Nah, you're right. We're gone.
Yeah, that works. And that's why you put points into stuff like that.
We're gone. Huh, nice get up.
Phew, boy. Thanks again for taking care of those Dorseys. We'll clean up the old store and make it good as new. Pretty soon we'll be selling suits, pants, hats, and all the rest. Finest garments in town. And here, a little token of our appreciation.
See, I was hoping they were going to give me a lot more money, so then I could go back and pay that guy to get that kid out of trouble.
Come on back after we reopen the shop.
All right. Nothing I can do here with any of this. Lock picking. I will hit this medical crate. It's not red, so I'm assuming I'm not stealing. Nice. Okay. Let's go make friends with this cat. Nice. What can I do with it? Good for some XP. Damaged market stall. Okay. Still looking for... Okay. Still looking for daisies.
This here's Market Square. The Arapaho Garage is just outside the city gates. My old friend Doc...
Snapping Jimmy Bob's still standing. Dorseys or no Dorseys? You think a little raid would stop snapping Jimmy Bob? No siree. Oh, hey! New faces? Let me know if you need to restock. I hear there's still some Dorseys in the city.
Let's.
Okay. Okay, you can quickly sell junk. That's good. Well, we've definitely increased our income. That's not going to be enough to save that kid.
Jesus, loaves and holy mackerel! Better stay back from my stall. Those goddamn Dorseys dropped a landmine under it. Oh, thank God. You'd be doing me a shell of a favor.
Nice.
Wish I could get these Flipper and Marshals to take care of the dang bomb under my stall. Really? That's great news. Here's a little something for you. I'm back in business.
See, now, I don't really care about being a super good guy, but I could go back now, I believe, because I have enough to take care of that kid.
Hey, take a look at what these Marshals and Dorsey's got on them. Who are these assholes? They look like easy prey to me. Waste them!
Assessing the target. Moving to cover. Let's do this shit.
If your weapon's penetration is equal to or greater than your enemy's armor, your weapon will deal full damage. Okay. If your weapon's penetration is less than the target's armor, you'll do a proportionate amount of damage, but no more than 80%. Examples: penetration 15 versus armor 10, 100% damage; penetration 5 versus armor 10, 50% damage; penetration 9 versus 10, 80. Okay. What? I wonder if I can rotate the camera. Can I rotate the camera?
Awaiting orders. Taking the shot.
That's kind of cool. Pretty well guarded back there. This is my tank. I can't get over I like it.
Shit. Call the recruiter. We did it!
Little rifle through the track. Used catheter. Okay. Definitely need better armor there. Okay. He absolutely needs this. Where does that go? Oh, requires... Oh, I see. Got it. Go. let's hold there, because that's a good... Hey, what's up, Aga? How you doing? Just now seeing that you posted. You'll have to catch this one on the replay. Really digging this so far. I like this a lot. Heavy Dungeons & Dragons vibes from it. But that's a good 2-hour stream right there, so I'll stop here and then pick it up on the next one. Hope you guys are enjoying this. And yeah, in episode 2, we'll see if we can't find this Daisy person. We're looking for... Where is it? In our mission log, we're looking for... We're trying to do this cornered rats level. Shortly before we arrive at Peterson Air Force Base, a large group of Dorseys attacked Colorado Springs. The attack failed, and most of the holdouts were holed up in the Garden of the Gods. The Patriarch asked us to help his marshals deal with them. So we're going to try to do that. We have to talk to Sheriff Daisy in downtown Colorado Springs, which is where we are now, downtown Colorado Springs. This is the finder. And so far, all the conversations have been really cool, very interesting. You can really kind of like pick your path. It doesn't feel like it's all predetermined and you're just sort of going through the motions. It's you do feel like you're very much in control of the outcome. I wonder what this is. Oh, it's an apartment complex. But yeah, we'll pick up on the next session there and see if we can't find Daisy and get that mission knocked out. Let's do that. And then we'll actually do that. Alright. I'll catch you guys